So one of the things that's changed since I first became a lawyer 28 years ago is the globalization of the world. And what that's meant in the legal realm is we have a lot more international cases that we have to handle as lawyers these days. There are a lot of elements that go into analyzing and handling those types of cases. The biggest element, number one, is always going to be jurisdiction. We call it long-arm jurisdiction, which is how are you going to get jurisdiction here in the United States? Because if you can't, then you're stuck in whatever country you are. And so the long-arm jurisdiction means, does the defendant have sufficient minimum contacts with the United States that they've availed themselves of the jurisdiction of the United States, usually federal court? And the minimum context could be they have an office here, or they have a marketing arm here, or they were advertising here, or they have employees here. Things of that nature, which create a systemic relationship with the United States that allows us to say, okay, you're now responsible here in the United States because you've been part of the commerce, you've been part of the system here in the United States. The second element that's very big is called choice of law. And under the choice of law doctrine, or the Erie Doctrine, we call that one, it comes up to the issue of what law is going to govern. So even though the case may be pending here in the United States, the law of the other country may be the law that applies. And that could be a very big hurdle. United States, obviously every state has its own law, but the United States generally has very favorable tort laws. If you injure somebody, you're allowed to get compensation for the harm that they caused. A lot of countries don't have that kind of a system in place. And so that's a big issue that we always have to look at as well. And then I'd say the main third element is going to be investigating cases in other countries. And we've handled cases here from the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, Belize, Mexico, Germany, Brazil, Canada, a lot of countries. And so a lot of times we'll partner up with a local law firm. We'll have our own team of 4 investigators go with us down to do investigations. And it's really important because that's where this issue occurred, and you have to have boots on the ground, they always say. And so we take an active role in that process to make sure that we're doing the best for our clients. And so if you have one of these issues involving an issue that occurred overseas, an injury, a tort, anything like that, feel free to reach out to us so we can give you some guidance and to figure out the best way to move forward and assist you on that type of a case.